going to any coffee hut or Starbucks today. I made my own. I have bought some of the, the ready-made Starbucks coffee, and I just added my own creamer and some ice, and good to go. I know it's going to coffee house every day is like, ooh, a little cha-ching, cha-ching. So, I'll take a break until I finish these bottles of coffee and creamer. But in any case, so Matt is still at home. Hopefully, he said he's feeling better, but he's still coughing and has some congestion. So we'll see how he feels at the end of the day. And Trina, she's happy to go to school. Her bestie will be moving to a different school at the end of the month, so she wants to spend as much time as she can with her. I mean, she's not moving too far, but she just has to go to a different school. So that, and then just normal things. So last night I made chicken noodle soup from scratch, and I used chicken thighs because when I was looking at more recipes again, just to refresh my memory, there were a couple recipes where they said to use chicken thighs instead of chicken breast, because it would make it more, what's the word, not rich or tasty. And it's true, it was so good. And I just put like carrots and celery. I did onions and garlic and little thyme, and some bouillon, and it was good. And the noodles I used like, I don't know what, in Trader Joe's they're called farfalle. But they look like little bows, and I thought that was more fun to eat, so that's what I used. And I think it soaks up a lot of the flavors, so yep. And then today, so I was gonna do salad and soup for dinner, but I think the soup was really filling, so we'll have the salads today for dinner and whatever leftover we have. Off from work. I still have my coffee from this morning, and there's still ice in it, so that's good. Today was just busy, busy at work. We had a couple church members come to cut the ivies from our church or trim them, and then just other conversations going on here and there. So I wish it would be like that every day. So anyway, off from work, heading to go pick up Trina. I stayed a little bit longer just to make up the time, from chit-chatting with people. And so anyway, but I don't have to worry about lunch. Pastor was nice enough to grab a ham and cheese croissant for breakfast, but I didn't have a chance to eat it. And usually I don't try to eat anything in the morning first. I just try to do it after work or something closer to lunch, kind of like fasting. But Yeah, so I heated it before I left, so it'll be warm enough to eat while I'm driving or something, or waiting for Katrina. Let me see if I could get another harness for Beau. He always seems to mess it up. Ooh, that one's kind of cool looking. Make him look preppy. Eee. Hey, Beau, look at Beau in his costume for the year. He's a hamburger. Don't mess up my shirt. Yeah, don't be so excited, Beau. He's so excited. Ooh, look at that hamburger. It was either a hamburger or a hot dog.
I chose hamburger.
And Maddie chose a hamburger. Craving some juice. We're trying this place out called... What's it called? Sunshine. So they have acai bowl, salads, wraps, smoothies, juices, and these, spinach, vegetables, all of this. Got the mango bowl. Look at the little... It's supposed to be mango... I guess really not acai, but it's mango bowl, but it's a little soupy-like. Hopefully it tastes good. Can't go wrong with mango unless they're not sweet. I was all talking about how watery it was, but it was really good. But then again, it was mango, so anything mango for me. Just got back and heard my neighbor calling, and they brought us some goodies from Hawaii. Like that. Some cuttlefish squid, taro chips. I'm excited. Chocolate covered pineapples, some pineapple gummies, candy ginger, and M&Ms. Yay, thank you. So this was new at Trader Joe's. It's a sesame miso salad with salmon, and it comes with a vegetable blend with grilled salmon, crispy onion pieces, and a sesame miso dressing. So I bought this yesterday, and I'm gonna try it tonight for dinner. I transferred it into a bowl. I didn't put all the lettuce in there because I just feel it's too much for the amount of salmon and dressing they gave. I bought the bigger one this week, and it's more gritty today. It's inconsistent.
As for the collector,
Good morning. Happy Friday. So I went to Starbucks and I got that drink that I've been liking also lately, besides the pumpkin cream cheese iced chai tea latte. The only thing I didn't say was to add extra ice. So it's not super full. It's like down here. So I guess with the extra ice, it'll make it look more fuller. But I know when I do the extra ice, it doesn't give me enough room to shake it and mix it around. So I'll see how this goes. Because I know usually when I do add the extra ice, I do have a lot of ice left over, and I just use it to water my plants in the office. And apparently it's working because the other church member lady, she notices that there's new leaves growing underneath, and I didn't notice that. She's a flower person. So I was like, oh yeah, I just use my leftover ice from my coffee. From your coffee? I'm like, yep. All right. Friday, it's work day. It looks like there's people like the city or something working on the, I don't know, the side wall of flowers and stuff like that. I don't know if they're cutting trees, cutting a tree or something. What does it look like? Yeah, they're cutting a tree. Oh, okay, good. At least there's people here today. All right, let's do the shake. So, dang. Ice cream banana. Ooh, maybe I do need the extra ice. So I'll just let it sit. Oh no, okay. So I just needed a little bit more mixing. It's all good. It's all good. Yep. So at least I have company this morning. There's a truck and I think they're cutting or trimming a tree over here somewhere. The only thing is, it's just loud. Oh my God. The way they bring this guy down off the cherry picker. The first time when they brought him up, it was so fast. I think I would have fainted. But they went slower this time. Because after the first time I heard him kind of like, hey. But I want to be these three guys here that just stood there watching him. Why did this thing scare me when I called it? Share a tea kind of day. So this is the fresh taro milk. 0 sugar with pearls. On the way back, but before we head home, I'm gonna stop by the church to drop off some drinks, water and Capri Suns for Sunday's youth group. I want to put it in the refrigerator so it'll be cold when they drink it, and I don't feel like lugging all of this on Sunday. I'm already trying to rush as it is. And then I have a few things to. I got the notebook as member requested, and oh yeah, since I already did the sign, I'm just gonna put the letters back so it's not in my car. Something's on my lip. But again, it's Friday. I don't have any plans to cook. It's just leftovers, and if anything, all we need to cook is rice. So here I am back at church. I would have never thought I would be at the church as many times or as late, being in the church this late in the day. I never thought I would be at the church as much as I have been, aside from work. I do come here after hours, because, lately sometimes, the part where I come after hours for is because I have to change the marquee sign. And if there are people there, then I don't want to go, so I'll do it later in the day. But most of the time I try to do it early in the day, especially when it's cooler in the mornings. But having this job as the church secretary, never thought that would have happened. Especially this kind of environment, or a church, because I'm very much a scaredy cat. I mean, there was one time where I had to come here for a meeting, and I was alone. It was my first time being alone in the church, and then it was kind of like gloomy and dark, and the church lady that opened the door for me, she was gonna leave, and I was like, "Oh, you're leaving?" But to make things worse was the electricity was out. But good thing is, before she left, the electricity came on, and that was okay. But I didn't wait in the room where I was gonna hold a meeting. I just stayed in my car and waited for the first person to come in. But nowadays, now that I work here in the office, I don't mind, especially certain days where the pastor is here, someone's here, something's going on, usually like a meeting or church members are prepping or cleaning. But there's a day where I'm here by myself most of the time, and I try not to think too much about it, because my mind is very, very what do you call it? My imagination runs wild, and it plays tricks on me. I know it. These days I don't even try to watch anything scary or look at anything scary, because I just don't want any picture in my mind, especially when I'm here by myself. And the funny thing is, like, when the bathroom or the restroom is down a hall, there's no restroom near the office, right? It's the restroom where everyone goes. But I have to walk down this hall, and it's, I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't even bother looking to see where the light switch is, because I'm here during the day, but it's kind of dark sometimes because the sun doesn't shine in that hallway. And just today, when a church member was there, the lights were on and it was bright, and I was like, "Oh, where's the light switch? Where's the switch for this?" And she showed me. I'm like, "Oh, okay, there it is. Now I know." Because every time I go to the restroom, and I try not to go to the restroom when I'm by myself, but I do. I just like walk really fast and not even try to think about anything, and just do my business and then go back to the office. And sometimes I don't even like to hang out in or go in the different rooms. I don't even go into other rooms because I'm scared. Because churches, I know they hold all these different events in there, like memorials, and I don't know, sometimes I think they hold I don't know if sometimes they bring, like, what is it called for the funerals? Maybe they bring a coffin in. I don't know if they do it here, but I know in other churches I've been to, they do. So, my mind just gets the best of me, and then I think about, members that were once there that are not there anymore, and so I just try not to think about it. That's why, like, when I'm in there by myself, I put on music, I put on a video just so I don't hear anything. But then yesterday it was kind of strange, because then I had to go through the sanctuary, and it was all of a sudden this breeze. It was like all of a sudden breezy in there. I was like, "Oh, is it windy outside?" I didn't really think anything of it, trying not to think anything of it. So I just walk through and then walk back, and then for sure I went to the computer and looked at the weather. Sure enough, it says it's kind of windy today, or that day, yesterday. But yeah, life brings you to places you don't want to expect to be, and for me, this is one of them. But yeah. Okay. I have to say, 2 weeks since I cleaned this up and it's still looking pretty good. Pre-season and we're already getting yeah. Okay. Wow, pre-season game and it's already exciting.